Hello everyone, my name is Loey Al Ghul, and as you have seen me in the past, I do give some information about some programs for immigration and other programs also that deals with the residents and citizens of Canada, such as wills and estates, power of attorneys, and so on. Today's subject is going to be specifically about the new program from Manitoba, which is for the business stream. And how this program works, how is that different from the old program. Just for anybody who is watching this, I'd like you to know that today's date is November 1st, 2018, in case that you look at this video in a year from now and the program is different. So as of the 2018, the program has changed. In November 2017, the old program stopped and the new program started this year in 2018. So this new program basically does not require you to put any deposit as the old program used to do. There's no $100,000 that you need to put aside, and there is no need for you to actually wait until you open the business to get that money back. So many people say, well, what's the major difference between the old program and the new program? The differences between the two is that the new program requires you to be more active, more playing an active role, rather than being passive and waiting for the PR to come, then start your business. So what's going to happen is as follows. Here are the steps. The first step that you will do is that you will go on the website, or your representative or lawyer will go on the website, and we will fill in information about you to see if you actually do qualify or not. There's some sort of a self-assessment or an assessment with your representative that we do for you that tells the program, the Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program business section, whether you meet the criteria that they put in place or not. I'm not here to talk about the criteria or what the points are. I'm here to talk about the steps and the process. So once we assess you as an office and determine that you do qualify for the criteria, we will take you as a client and we will recommend for you to apply for the program. Once we do that for the program themselves in Manitoba, then they will look at you and they will determine if they will pick you as a good candidate or not. Nowadays, as I said earlier, from now till the end of the year, there's an advantage for anybody who's interested in this program because there is no pool to fall into and there's no EOI to be sent to you for us to send on your behalf. So it's really attractive. This situation, as we've been told, will change in the new year in 2019. So again, there is an advantage right now and a competitive advantage to try and apply this year for the program. So once you have an application in place and once you have been pre-selected for this program, through the program itself, once we send them the information, they will ask you to, after of course, what is required is for you to come, of course, and do an exploratory visit. That's part of the point system, to have your English done as a test, because that's a requirement that was not required in the past. If your spouse also speaks English or French, that give you more points. So there are a lot of things that you go through. But once you pass through this, once we actually pre-screen you and think that you do qualify, and then submit the application on your behalf, which means you would be here doing an exploratory visit or finish the exploratory visit, and as soon as you're done with it, we will submit the program for you. Then we wait for the program, the business PNP program, to accept you or not in Manitoba. If they do accept you, you will be provided with an invitation to apply for a work permit, and you will apply for your work permit to come with your family in Manitoba and open the business that you said to the program you'd like to open. So what does that mean? That means that once you actually apply after you've been selected, apply to the next stage with your business intent or business plan, with your information, the full information, with the supportive documents. When you say, for example, like I have a net worth of, say, $1 million, support of that documents with your bank statements, with your appraisals, and so on. Once you have provided all of that, they will provide you with a work permit, provided that everything is okay. You will come with your family to Manitoba, to the city or the town that you said that you come to, and you will open the business under this work permit that is provided to you. Now, your children will attend, under 18 will attend the school. Your wife will be given a work permit, or your husband will be given a work permit, depends on who's the applicant, and you would be allowed some time to open the business that you said you're going to be opening. The two things I'm going to tell you is, one, if you are going to open this business in Winnipeg, the city of Winnipeg, or the surrounding area, then you have to buy a business that is worth at least $250,000 Canadian. Now, this $250,000 have to come from your own source of money. It cannot be a loan from anybody. If you decide to open the business in rural areas or in Brandon, for example, then that amount is dropped to $150,000 Canadian. So that amount is important for you to keep an idea about. Now, next step, once you're here with your family doing the work permit and you open the business that you said you're going to open either by purchasing existing one or starting a new one and so on, then some time will pass and then the program will send someone to examine the business to see if you're there or not, to see if the business is opening or not, to see the performance of the business. If they are satisfied, you are given a nomination certificate. This nomination certificate will allow you to proceed to the next stage with the federal stage to apply for your permanent residency while you and your family are still residing in Canada. Now, this is the biggest advantage of this new program over the old program. Your process will be applied for the PR while you are a resident in Canada under the work permit status. This will, of course, shorten the wait times that some embassies, Canadian embassies, have overseas. Sometimes it goes to a year and a half or 2 years overseas. It'll be shortened while you are inside Canada, and you are continuing to live your life as you are already doing so as soon as you came to work permit, continuing with the PR residency. So this is the program in a nutshell. For more information about the requirements, the steps, how to be assessed, what is required for you and your family to do when you come here, what kind of businesses they're looking for, what is the definition of an active business and passive business, all this information. If you need to know more information about this, I encourage you to contact our office and make an appointment to speak with an licensed immigration consultant or a lawyer at the firm, and they will be able to assess you and give you more information about this program. I hope and I wish you and your family all the best in your plans and your future plans. And if Canada and Winnipeg or Manitoba is going to be your final destination and this is your plan, welcome to Manitoba in advance. And I hope that our firm and myself will be at least a tool to get you here successfully. Thank you very much.